Yes, a very good morning to you, dear viewer, from wherever you're watching us from, and welcome to Lifestyle Thursdays. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
How are you, Faith?
Well, I'm doing well. I would say I'm hopeful. I'm doing well. How
the last time I'm good. The last time we were together was really late last year.
Late last year, actually, the beginning of the mid last year. So
Yeah, it was.
I'm supposed to be asking you.
Oh yeah, I'm like the one who is the guest now.
Yeah.
I'm actually good.
Yes.
I really thank God. It has been an amazing holiday, and I'm glad to be back.
You're looking good.
Thank you. You
Who copied
too.
who?
I know. Yes, you need to tell us. You need to tell me. How did you know? Who gave you the memo?
It is
Because
God.
I tell you,
It's God.
Any surprise tunajipata tuko na the same color.
I know.
Really is a nice color. A color of restoration and hope.
I know.
Amazing. So I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves at home. And today in Lifestyle Thursdays, we have a lot that is lined up for you. And as you can see, we have Tumerudi, bigger and better, just for you. And now, at the beginning of the year, I know there are certain cultures that are there that we have embraced over time, and one of them is creating New Year resolutions. And I've had the pleasure of listening to some people's ideas when it comes to New Year's resolutions. Things like, I want to travel, I want to save, I want to build a house, I want to do all that, I want to keep fit. You know, people have big dreams and aspirations. But one thing that I noticed was missing, Faith, from all these resolutions that people were coming up with is matters to do with mental health. It has been a big issue that has really been affecting so many people, from the young all the way to the old. But it's an issue that people are still not paying keen attention to. It's an issue people are still ignoring. Like kwa resolution, aupati mtu mwenye ameandika manage stress levels. Aupati mtu ameandika take care of my mental health. People are focusing on the materialistic things and forgetting that their well-being is also important. So right now, today, this is going to be a very special show that you don't want to miss. So tag along till the end if you're curious about mental health and how you can incorporate it in your New Year resolutions, because it's important for you to be okay mentally in order for you to be then, to fulfill all these other resolutions that you're putting in place. Because if you're not okay mentally, how do you expect to fulfill all these other things that you're putting down on paper? It's going to be hard. Now, Faith, please do us the honors of introducing the guest that we have today to help the viewers understand more about mental health, wellness as a New Year resolution. Yes.
So today we'll be having a guest. He is a counseling psychologist. He's an ordained pastor.
Yes.
He'll be telling us how he juggles that, by the way. He's also a secretary in the KCPA in Nakuru County, and he is Reverend Dr. Charles Musambai. Karibu sana.
Thank you so much.
I have to ask, how do you juggle?
One, how do I juggle?
Yes.
I think it's out of grace. Thank you, Sylvia and Faith, for inviting me to your show.
Thank you too.
All this has been done by grace because I had a dream of being a doctor in my early age, though not in mental health issues, on a different line.
Yeah.
But when I joined a theological institution in 2003, I happened to live among ministers, and I happened to meet many of them. And I realized that one of the things that is affecting the ministers and the whole society, it cuts across not just the ministers of the gospel, it is mental health. It cuts across the family, it cuts across the professionals, even that person who has not gone to school, they suffer mental health. And it just, when I was doing my first course on mental health, I was doing it for my personal benefit because of the psychosocial lifestyle I had undergone. But I thank God, out of it, it has become a profession. And now I'm helping others to handle as matters to mental health to themselves and the society.
Wow.
Thank you.
That is amazing. Now, for a viewer at home who wants to know and understand who you are, can you briefly give an introduction about about yourself and probably anything that we have left out, you can also mention before we get started.
Thank you.
Yes.
Reverend Charles is a pastor. He is a pastor. He's serving as an ordained minister. We began a church at Gilgil, Kenya Assemblies of God Church, Springs of Life Chapel. That is where we are serving with my wife, Pastor Rachel. We began a church in 2009. Pastor Charles is also a consulting counseling psychologist on mental issues, especially in addiction and family. That is where I base most. I consult with different hospitals. I was at Madare, that is Gilgil Hospital, as an intern. And then currently I'm doing with Ndonyo Health Care Services. I'm also serving as the sitting-in current secretary at the County of Nakuru, Kenya Counselors and Psychologists Association. That's what I'm doing. I'm also a lecturer. I train. I'm serving at KTTI, which is a baby of this ministry. That's where I'm currently training for the last 1.5 years. That's where I've been serving. Thank you, sir.
That's amazing.
That is so nice. And I've loved when you're introducing, you say that it's something that you saw, it's a gap.
Yes.
And you've said even servants of God. I would want to ask, during COVID we gave a lot of interest in mental health, and then after COVID
people forgot it, you know. I think everyone is okay now.
Exactly. Everyone is not locked down. So would you say the issue is that we are ignorant?
I would say that in Africa, mental health issues have not been taken with a lot of the weight it deserves. In Western countries, mental health is very cardinal when it comes in any profession, in any family, including schools. But in Africa, I think mental health has taken the lowest. 1, because of the stigmatization. 2, because of our traditions. 3, because of the awareness. People are running how to better their life, but they are not thinking how, as they better their life, what is the status of their mental health. Because you can better your life, but that life will not benefit you because mentally you are not stable to take care of what you have been looking for. For instance, somebody who is running to look for wealth, who is going to take care of that wealth, who is going to manage it. So you find at the end of the day, because of relaxity on handling with mental issues, it has cost many, especially our GDP, our financial status, our economy. Actually, the research shows that around 2.5 billion in Africa goes for mental health. That is a research by United Nations Office of Addiction and Drugs. So you realize that these people, the government, the institutions are using a lot of money on mental health. And that's why we are coming now out as professionals to share with people on mental health wellness. Yes.
And what do you think are some of the common challenges people in the society are facing when it comes to dealing with matters mental health?
Thank you. One of the things that is happening, especially in our society, is that first we need to understand mental health. What is mental health? Being mentally healthy is being able to work with yourself and relate with others in a perspective that is profitable, it is fruitful. Are you okay with yourself? Because if you are not okay with yourself, you're not going to be okay with others. Number 2, it is how you relate, how you live, how you handle your life. So it all begins at the mind. And let me tell you, each one of us is in this studio, including our very able technicians, because their mental health is well. If you are healthy, but your mental status has a problem, you're not able to perform anything. You become a cabbage. So that is why mental health becomes so central in every perspective of a human being, not just professionals. Right from our childhood to the old age, we have to capitalize on mental health because it will help us now to be profitable, to bring out the best that we need to become. Yes.
Recently, I'm sorry to say, but we've seen a lot of killings in Kenya and even countries nearby. Would you say it's a challenge about in regards to mental health?
Most of them stems from that problem of mental health. 1, people have issues at home, psychosocial issues.
Yeah.
Maybe there is disagreement. Maybe there is their childhood traumas. Something went on during their when they are upbringing. They went through some situations that really depressed them, but they could not speak it out. One, because of stigmatization, because of fear, because lacking somebody who is there. Remember, in our nation or the whole world, people are working, and we call ourselves working nation. If we ask parents, how many hours do you spend with your children? How many hours do you spend with the people in that nuclear family? When schools closed, many parents took their children to their grandparents or their relatives. Actually, these children have just come back to go to school. They don't know the kind of life they have been living, where they have been with relatives, and at that moment when they go back to school, nobody has cared to sit down and ask them, how was your life kwa shosho? How was your life kwa auntie? Uliishi namna gani na ango? And these issues arise because when this child now navigates through the life, then he gets to that point of adulthood, these issues always come back. And they come back because our minds have made in a way that they always keep it. They always keep the memory. At a certain time, it will just awaken again. And they get affected, and that's why you realize these killings, they are not just from the blues. There is a force behind it. Where, because we are dealing with the aftermath, can we go to the root cause? What is causing this killing? What is causing this, whatever we are seeing in our nation and in the world? There must be a genesis of it. And the genesis of it, we have to stem it to the mental health. Yes.
I agree with what you have said, because even these killings, you find very young children committing these murders.
True.
And after a follow-up is done, you hear people saying, even teachers in schools, they are like, by the way, she had a certain behavior, she did certain things, but it was ignored, like, she will grow out of it, he will grow out of it. But instead of trying and figuring out the root cause of that mental issue and solving it earlier, they do it way later after a crime like that has been committed. And also, I also agree on matters speaking to children, like parents should create that bond with their children. There was a time I was walking in town and I happened to overhear some people having a conversation, and the parent was insistent on there are enough people talking to our children when it comes to schools. There are motivational speakers who speak to them. So what is the point of me sitting them down and speak to them? They won't listen to me. They will listen to their teachers and the motivational speakers. So as a society, we are failing somewhere, and we need to rectify that. Now, when it comes to setting New Year resolutions and setting these goals that are so important, how do you think people can set realistic goals such that later in life, because they maybe later on in the year, because they have not achieved them, because they were unrealistic, it affects them mentally. So how can they achieve setting up realistic goals?
One, remember, before the year begins, you are already living. I've been challenging my friends and telling them, before you think of this is a new year, you have lived the previous year. When we are talking of goals, these are the things that you want to achieve, and you're looking forward to the end result. So goals are there. And when people are setting out goals, they need to have at least an understanding of why are they setting these goals. What is the reason behind these goals? Many people have these goals in their minds, and it remains just an ambition, but it's not a goal. Actually, it's not a goal. A goal should be written down. In the book of Habakkuk, the Bible speaks about write your vision, run with it, it will come to pass. I always use that verse as a Christian because it helps us to understand that a goal is not just a goal in our minds until we put it down. Number two, what navigates this goal to come to reality of it? It's how we are putting it and the reason behind it. Remember, if you just have a goal because you are competing with someone or someone else is doing it, it will not come to achievement, and it will result to frustration. So many people are setting goals, but please, before you set these goals, analyze what made last year's goals not to be achieved. Have we learned a lesson from what we did last year that didn't come out to be what we expected? So how can these people, us as human beings, come up with goals? Number one, be specific. be intentional.
Yeah.
Is this goal specific? Unasema tu nitaenda US, wapi, which state?
Kufanya nini?
Kufanya nini? Nitaenda Dubai, kudu nini?
Exactly.
Because you just come with a vague goal that has no specificity in it. So, you know, when you're not going anywhere, any place you get, you have arrived.
Yeah, you're okay.
Allow me to use this word ya vijana inasemanga raundi mwenda.
Zunguka tu akiendanga. Kwenye tu atasimamia.
Penye anasimama umefika.
Now
that is how people are walking around with goals.
Yeah.
Yeye anakuja tu na goal, iko unrealistic, haiko specific, anaendanga tu nayo.
Anazunguka tu.
Mwaka huu Mungu. Na anaambia Mungu with a lot of vigor. Kwanza anafunga, anaongea kwa ndimi, Father, I'm receiving this vision, I'm going for this goal.
Yeah.
Please, are you specific? You know, even God is so intentional and specific.
Yeah.
Alijua samaki watakaa kwa maji. Alijua wanyama watakaa msituni. Mwanadamu atawashughulikia in Genesis. So be intentional, just be specific. Number 2, can you measure your goal? Can it be measurable?
Yeah.
Can you give it like unaweza ipima? Every company gets to a point whereby they measure their progress yearly, quarterly, or even after 4 years, 5 years, according to their performance.
Yeah.
Why is it that our goals we write and after January they sleep? We will look at them in December.
Sikufanya.
Start blaming Satan.
Yeah.
Shetani anapatanga masumbwi mengi sana. Anagongwa na mishale mingi sana. But anaangalia tu anasema, I wish you people were enlightened.
Yeah.
You didn't have a measure to look at your goals. How far would you take yourself? Is it after 3 months? You look back and you look at your goals.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I said by March, because I'll be here doing that. Nitakuwa nimenunua hufa, nitakuwa nimenunua kiatu mpya, because hizo ni goals. Hata kama ni za mtoto, ni goals. But are you measuring it? Number 3, is it achievable? Is it achievable? Unajua sometimes you talk about buying a plane na unaishi kwa wenyewe. So hiyo ndege italand wapi?
Itawekwa wapi?
Itawekwa wapi?
Yeah.
So be realistic to a point that it's achievable. And how are you going to achieve it? Is this goal, have you laid down, what are the requirements to achieve this goal? If I'm looking for a job, I'm trusting God for a job, I have a responsibility of first praying, but a second responsibility of sitting down, writing my application letters, dropping them where they are needed.
Yes.
Now, that is the measure, that is the achievable. If I'm not called, at least I'll drop 5-10 places and I'm expecting. So these goals, most of the people, they are writing them without having the end from the beginning. Good goals are achieved when you have the end result from the beginning of writing them. And then number 4 is about realistic. Is it real? Is it realistic?
Tangible?
Is it tangible? Can you measure it? Can you sit down na useme yenyewe hii, it is something doable? Because many people are unrealistic. You are talking of getting married, you don't have a boyfriend.
By March.
No, it's also a goal. I'm sorry, Sylvia and Faith, but that's the truth.
Yes. You want marriage without?
You are praying God. Hallelujah. But the first thing is, it's not realistic. Because it's not going. Marriage is relationship. It has to be cultivated.
From somewhere.
You have to begin somewhere. You have to identify someone. So at the end of the day, you will find you are praying the whole year, and then you go back to the prayer mountain and tell God, Father, you failed me. But God is looking at you. You set at this goal, but you're not realistic. What did you have?
Wow.
What was on the plate? Because you can only eat what you can see and what you have got with yourself. And then the last one is time-based. Give yourself a timeline. You know, when you have goals without a timeline, you are deemed to fail. You're doing the same thing in the same way, expecting a different result. That's absurd. So we are doing the same thing. Saini, if we had, and for our viewers, some of us are watching us, but ask them, kuna vitu waliandika 2000, baka sahi bado wanarudia.
Over and over.
Kuna wengine waliandika 2015, bado wanarudianga to every year.
The same thing.
Now, what results are you expecting? Goals should be written, especially when you are beginning this year. Never forget that you have been living before this year. So because you have been living in 2023, 2022, 2021, what is it that you didn't do? Because we blame the devil. Shetani, oh, nimeinukiwa, sijui watu wameniendea kwa uchawi. There are factors that always come along to achieve a goal. Sisemi uchawi haupo, sisemi shetani hayupo, but there is your part, a responsibility of an individual to play, a role to play to achieve what he wants to achieve.
And Reverend, I know we are believers.
Yes.
And what would you say is the place of faith when you're setting the goals? Would you find someone saying, I set this goal because I felt faith told me to dare believe and yes.
Thank you. Where is the place of faith? Faith is a substance of things hoped for. According to Hebrews chapter 11. Now, faith will help you see a clear picture. Have that hope that you are going to achieve what you intend. Planning comes in. Somebody said, if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. So as much as you have faith, it is your responsibility to sit down and put the structures that will make this what you want to achieve fulfilled.
Okay, be realistic.
Exactly. Be realistic, be specific. Because faith, it's a carrier. It is that vehicle that is going to help you be resilient, be patient on the journey. Remember, from the time you set a goal to the time it is executed, there is always a journey you have to walk. Faith is the carrier of this person through that journey to a point where he is now going to receive the results of that goal. That is where faith takes place. But you will not take faith and then say, faith, plan for me. Faith, look for money for me. You have to wake up and look for that money. Because every vision has things that requires it to bring it to pass. One, financial. It has factors like financially, you have to just be stable to execute this vision. Actually, like 90% of every goal or vision is accomplished through financial status. So faith will not bring the finances. Faith will help you that even be patient through this and it will get you to where the finance is. But you have to wake up and work on it. Yes.
Just like we always say, faith without action is dead. So if you don't...
And you know, we have a lot of Christians saying that, oh God, I don't know, Satan. But they took faith to do everything for them. And that brings us to this question: how can we now curb the inconsistency? Because as you said, we find ourselves during the year, the beginning of the year, we've set goals, smart, realistic, all of those ones. But by the time daktari nafika mwezi wa 3,
hata unametupa dio kitabu, you don't know where it is. You've forgotten everything.
You know, it is one thing to have a good vision, but it's another thing to execute it. Number one, what is the social cycle around you? Whom are you working with? Show me your friends. I will tell you who you are. If you have a vision, I believe when you was in college, Sylvia and Faith, you had a vision to be maybe in working in the discipline you was training in. Now, it took you to come to be an intern and work with the people who have gone ahead of you to be where you are.
Absolutely.
It took me time to work with the people who have gone ahead of me in psychology and counseling to be where I am. Work with the right people. Sometimes we have good visions, but we work with wrong people.
So
it will die on arrival. It will not take any place. Number two, seek for guidance. There are already people who have executed what you are not the first one to do it. There are media personalities, there are psychologists, there are professors, PhD holders, they are ahead of me. So what do? Instead of going and just trying to clear the bush, I run to them. I learn from them the mistakes they did. It will be a solution to me. So when you are writing that vision, work with people who have executed the same vision, because you are just following that route, only that in a different paradigm of time. You're just in a different paradigm of time, but it's the same thing. Number 3, have a professional to work with you. I think this is the time whereby many people have ignored professionalism. Why is it that when I am a pastor, when I want maybe to do a construction in the church, I'll bring in the surveyor, I'll bring in the engineer, structural engineer, I'll bring in the architect, I'll bring in... But when it comes to my goals, I want to be my self-sufficient.
You want
It's
to
me
be
and
alone.
me. I know it all. Why can't you bring in someone who will help you to execute? Because there are those people who are coaches, professionals, who can help you, psychologists, counselors, who can help you take through the goal that you have. And this one will push you to the next level.
Amazing.
Yes.
Guys, I hope you're following through with this amazing conversation and are picking up the nitty-gritties that you need to make sure your mental health is okay during this season as we are starting the year with a lot of gist, can you say gist, and a lot of energy. Like, we have a lot of hope for this year, and we're hoping for the best this particular year. So make sure you guys, if you have any questions or you have any comments concerning today's topic, you can send us your feedback 0721-105-105, that is WhatsApp, or via normal text message, or 23814 SMS code, which is absolutely free. And MBCI TV Facebook, we are live. You can send in your comments either, and also MBCI TV YouTube. You can also send in your topics in there. Amazing. So, the topic of today, guys, remember, it's mental health wellness. Especially in this new year, we've realized so many people are writing resolutions, and nowhere, hakuna mahali kwa resolutions, they have anything to do with mental health. And remember, it's important for you to be healthy in order for you to follow through with the particular goals that you're trying to set in place. So we're going to take a quick breather right here at Lifestyle Thursdays, but we will be coming back shortly, so don't touch that dial as we learn more on mental health wellness as a new year resolution.
Welcome to Achievers Group of Schools, where every child is encouraged to dream, learn and achieve. with a dedicated campus for boys, girls.
MBCI Television, transforming lives.
Life is brimming with moments worth celebrating. The dreams we chase, the connections we cherish, the laughter that fills our hearts. These are the true treasures. But sometimes, the path to those moments can feel clouded by financial worries. What if you could invest in a future where chasing your dreams isn't just a desire, but a reality? With nWealth Capital, small steps lead to big possibilities. With nWealth Money Market Fund, you can secure your financial future for a better tomorrow. Meticulously crafted for growth, carefully managed for safety of your investments and growth, you can invest as little as 1,000 Kenyan shillings. Whether you yearn for the freedom to travel, the joy of owning a home, or the security of a comfortable retirement, we enable your dreams to reality. Sign up today through www.nwealth.co.ke/capital or call 0700 617 443 and secure a lifetime of financial well-being and dignity through nWealth. nWealth Capital Unit Trust Scheme is approved by CMA, which does not take responsibility for the financial soundness of the scheme. Prices of shares and income may fluctuate and the right to redeem shares may be suspended. nWealth Capital Limited is a subsidiary entity of nWealth Financial Services Limited with regulatory approvals to provide pensions, investments, and insurance services.
Welcome to Achievers Group of Schools, where every child is encouraged to dream, learn, and achieve. With a dedicated campus for boys, girls, and junior secondary school students, we believe in providing a tailored and focused learning environment for every child. What sets us apart is our commitment to instill strong Christian values in our students. We understand that each child is unique, thus every student receives personalized attention and feedback, and we nurture their potential to help them become the best version of themselves. In addition to academics, our school offers a wide range of extracurricular activities, including digital skill training, swimming, chess, and many more. And the best part, Achievers Group of Schools is affordable for all families, with fees set at just 25,000 Kenya shillings per term. Quality education doesn't have to break the bank. To secure your child's sport, reach us out to us today. Text us or WhatsApp or call us at 0712 847 061 or 0723 281 262 or send us an email at achievers.school.ke@gmail.com. Located a few kilometers from Chuka University, opposite Rubate Teachers College.
We are accepting both boys and girls. Intake is ongoing, so don't miss out.
Achievers Groups of Schools, embracing excellence and honor.
Discover the limitless opportunities in the world of applied and social sciences at Goshen Medical and Technical College. Are you passionate about making a real impact in the fields of science and social welfare? Look no further. Our School of Applied and Social Sciences has a diverse array of programs to match your ambitions. The precision of laboratory science technology or the compassion of community health development and social work. We've got a program that aligns with your dreams. Our programs are accredited by NEC and CDAAC, ensuring that your education is of the highest quality. A minimum grade of C- or higher is required for diploma courses, D plain or higher for certificate courses, and D and below for artisan courses. We also offer bridging classes for English, Kiswahili, Biology, Mathematics, Chemistry, and Physics, allowing you to choose the path that fits your career aspirations. Visit our campus today or call us at 0750 264 044 or 0723 047 468. For more information, check out our website at www.goshencollege.ac.ke.
Welcome to Goshen Medical and Technical College, Thika. Yay!
MBCI Television, transforming lives.
Yes, amazing. But guys, remember, this is Lifestyle Thursdays with me, Sylvia Wanjara, and
Faith Kwema.
Absolutely. And today we're talking about mental health wellness. Tulisema na tunashinda tukirudia, New Year's resolutions are very, very important. It is nice that you're to create goals so that you see that you can do the year. But not by you to ignore mambo na mental health kidogo.
Exactly.
Ama niaje Faith?
It is true to just focus on I want to make money this year. To make my social capital, I want to improve on it. I want to do this, I want to do this. Lakini mental, you find burnout, stress. Mtu hata zile goals they had set, none of them has been achieved. If it has been achieved, ni moja tu.
Hizo zingine zote ziko
and so by the time someone is crossing over to another new year, stressed up. I've been goals down. I've been writing them. But God is like, you're unfaithful. None of them has been happening. So you're like, let me focus. Let me just live an auto mode. What comes my way,
let it come. But there are people who have totally given up on writing the resolution. They are like, I am tired of doing the same thing over and over again. Wacha nikai. Mimi kuandika na kutuandika, no difference. Let me just go as is, you know. But yeah, this is a call out to you. Don't give up on yourself, okay? You can do something and you can make change in your life. Now, for most of us, especially the ones who are currently in the work pool, like they are trying to juggle life and all that, how can they maintain that healthy life balance, work and life balance, without affecting their mental health or getting things like stress and anxiety,
burnout?
Yes, and burnout. Exactly.
Allow me to say that setting goals is a very important thing, and when somebody comes up with a goal of the year, be it in your personal life or professionally, you come up with this goal because there is something you want to achieve. Failure of this goal right from the previous year, you carry these emotions to the next year. But sometimes people suppress them. They are not actively outside there. They suppress them in that nobody will realize, but they are undergoing some anxieties, and this is what we call affection disorder, affective disorder. Affective disorder is where somebody has an imbalance, emotional imbalance, as a result of unachieved goals or unachieved intentions in life. And this can result, sometimes it can cause your emotions to be high. Sometimes it can make a low emotions, and if unchecked and untreated or managed, it can lead to a condition of depression and even bipolar disorder. So it is very important you check your emotions, because since it didn't work 2023, it doesn't mean 2024 it will not work. We have to sit down and check. We have to have the checks and balances, the measurables. What are we going to achieve? What made it not to achieve? We should not look at it as being hated, but we should look as an opportunity to correct our errors so that we don't repeat the same mistake. Having said that, for people who fail, especially at the place of work, who fail to achieve their goals, how do they respond? Number one, there are symptoms. When you look at people, maybe there is expectation of a lot at the place of work, maybe in the family, a family person, there is a lot. Number one, there is what we call ongoing sadness. This person just becomes sad with no reason, and it is continuous. Number two, there is that hopelessness. They just lose hope. They lose it. Hii kazi mimi sisikii kwenda job. Niko tu hata ninaenda tu job juu lazima niende. There is no that energy. And I lose because there are goals he had said or she has said that has not been achieved. Number three, excessive guilt. Una feel ya kwamba everything that is going wrong, it's because of you. It's because of me. And that is a sense that you are suffering from affective disorder. And it really manifests a lot among people who are employed, employees, even employers, when they don't hit the target. There is also that very low self-esteem. Especially at that moment, you find somebody is just downcasted. Maybe mnakuja job, unauliza mwenzako, Faith uko aje? Niko poa. Lakini ukiangalia sio poa yenye unajua, Faith anakuanga poa.
ile tu ya poa.
Poa ya wacha nikujibu niondokee. So when it comes to that point, there is something that is happening. Then there is feeling of being worthless. I'm worthless.
You can't amount to anything.
I'm nothing. Mimi mkiniangalia naweza kuwa ninafaa kitu. And at that moment, it is now eating up on you, and it only begins with the goals you set, and they have not been fulfilled. It gets to a point of even losing appetite.
You don't want to eat.
You don't want to eat. And I remember Faith mentioning checking weight.
Yeah.
There is a difference by having that healthy weight na ile tu ya kukosa appetite.
Yeah.
And sometimes you are not fasting, you have not been advised by the doctor, you just lose that appetite. And with the time, it continues and then it trouble in concentration. Remember when it gets to that point, it becomes so tough. Now, to your question.
Yes.
How can we handle this? Number one, you need to come up with a plan. Number one, have a good sleep. People are not sleeping well.
Yeah.
Na sijui notion ya kusema ya kwamba
watu wanakesha usiku mzima na anasema atakuwa productive.
Kuna watu wanakesha usiku mzima and they are not amounting to anything. Seriously, and forgive me for saying this. Sijui notion ilitoka wapi. Please, one of the self-care tips, sleep well. And the minimum is 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Good sleep.
Quality sleep.
Please, between 7 to 9. So medium is 8 hours. Lala masaa 8. 8 hours of sleep. Nani alikwambia dunia itaisha juu au kulala majuu?
Kiangalia kwa cruise ya some culprits. Anasema 8 hours zote.
At 8 hours. But by the way, if you don't take time to your body to rest for 8 hours, you are reducing your life. Your life expectancy is reduced. Because you are affecting other organs in your body, cells that needs to replicate themselves. So you are reducing your life. You're doing a dishonor to yourself. Sleep for at least 8 hours. Number 2, be intentional for self-care. Have a daily schedule, a goal to achieve daily. And this is where I always tell people, journal your day. Review it. Did you achieve a goal today? Leo nataka nikuwe tu humble girl. Nikuwe handsome boy. Nikuwe tu. It's good.
Some small goals that you can achieve.
And remember in goals, Sylvia, we have short-term and long-term. Short-term goals za siku, sitakupa nguvu ya kuishi kesho. Na sitakupa furaha ya kuenjoy jana vile uliishi. Are you aware that when you remember something good you did yesterday, even if you are just alone, it gets to a point unaanza kusmile.
You're just happy.
Hata ukiwa tu peke yako, mtu anaweza kuuliza na una smile kwa nini? It's just inside you. You are improving your life. Yes, you are proud of yourself. Number 3, schedule regular breaks. Have a break. Please, you are not a robot.
Yes.
Even a car goes for mechanic checking, maintenance. You need a break. This is where I talk about workaholics. Kuna majama kutoka tarehe 1 mpaka tarehe 31 Disemba.
Wako tu kazi.
Hao tu ni job, kupiga chao. Yani ni job tu. Niko tu job. You need a break. Ukipewa off, enda off. Sima simu. Kaa chini, lala. Find time. It is not work all through.
I see some culprits.
We are seeing some culprits. Na siongei juu ya mtu mimi.
Lakini umeguza watu kadhaa kwa sababu kuna watu karibu waanze kutoa handkerchief walie wakifikiria vitu wamekuwa wakifanya.
Let me surprise you. Wakati hauko hapo mahali ukifanya kazi, kampuni haitaanguka. Ukikufa, they will find a replacement.
Very true.
Why can't you find some time for your leave? Take your leave days. Take your times off. I take my time off as a pastor. And I sleep. I put off my phone. Kwa sababu mimi si zimamoto. You know, sometimes we work ni kama si ni zimamoto ya kwamba tusipoenda
not respond, things will burn.
No, you are not. I mean, each one of us is not irreplaceable. Anybody can come and take our place. Let's learn to take care of ourselves. And then another thing is nurture your relationship. Many people have very poor networking. Mahusiano ni mabaya. Yeye anaishinge. Unajua hata stima. I can see someone smiling here. Unajua hata stima. Hata stima inakuanga na miti 5 ya kupitisha waya. Nurture relationship. It is be relational. Have a common room. Kama kuna mahali watu wanakaa wanakunywa chai, enda tu hapo kunywa na wao. Just catch up with what is happening. Learn to say no. And this one I want to put it in capital letters. No. No. Understand and learn that no is also an answer. Kuna watu kwa maisha yao to say no is not part of them. Learn to say no. No is also an answer. Usikuwe to the yes person. Faith leo, Sylvia leo ta extend masaa 5. Yes, yes sir. Yes madam.
Hata ukitaka zingine mbili
Faith kesho unaweza kuja saa 10 na unajua schedule yako ni saa 4. Yes, yes sir. Learn to say no. No is also an answer. Because it will help you. Even in relationship. Don't be so cautious of what will happen and you forget of who you are and embrace your humanity and acknowledge your growth. Embrace that you are a human and acknowledge your growth. Even that little step you may make, acknowledge it. If you wait for others to appreciate you, no one will ever appreciate yourself and identify your hobbies. Now, on this one, Faith, hobby yako ni gani?
Where do I start? There are many cooking, number 1.
Sylvia, hobby yako ni gani?
Reading, singing, dancing, acting, movies.
All of that.
Now, the question is this. When did you last do it?
Oh, actually today morning. Today morning.
You was doing it as a duty.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no.
Not as a self-care activity. When you do it as a duty, it's no longer a hobby. When you do it as a self-care, to just feel good about yourself. Si lazima ujipikie ukule. You just do it for someone else. You just feel good. I want just to do it. It's my pleasure. It's my joy. I'm just feeling good to dance. I'm just feeling good to cook. That is a self-care tip. And then you feel good about yourself. Watu wakiona mambo mabaya siku, wewe unaona tu kila kitu ni kizuri.
You're just happy.
Because you took care of yourself in the morning.
Wow.
And then the last one, seek help. When things are not doing well, seek help. Because we need one another. We are emotional beings. We need one another to go along and do something for yourself by seeking help. Thank you.
That is good. And even as you're saying seeking help, and something you mentioned earlier, the having people around us, how can we set goals to have now healthy relationships? Because this is one of the challenges that we have. At the end of the day, you had people around you that were toxic. So mentally, you are not okay.
Now, the way you can deal with that, number 1, you need to keep your close eye attention on your goals. You are the institution, this studio is because you are here and she's here and I'm here. If she's not here, we are not here. So focus, keep close eye on your well-being. Please, before you came, there were people. And if you leave tomorrow, there will be people who will come. Put yourself ahead. Your well-being is number 1 in any working environment. Number 2, consider your working environment and speak it out. When we are training human resource personnel, we always tell them, come up with laws that will help, will help the workers, the employees, to enjoy the working environment. Because HR is there to take care of us in any company. So make sure you consider your working environment. Number 3, 3, be assertive. And assertive means learn to say even no. Be assertive enough. When we are not working well with you, Faith, be assertive enough to tell me, Reverend Charles, hapo hatuko sawa. Kuna shida. Many people sweep it under the carpet, and it destroys the whole day, the whole period they are working, and it becomes so poison to them. So we need to consider that. Number 3, you are not everyone. Understand that people are unique.
People are unique.
We are blended for a specific cause. The uniqueness I have is not the uniqueness Sylvia has. Is not the uniqueness, Faith, you have.
Absolutely.
Let's bring this uniqueness on board. Never try to make somebody look like you. Because that's where the problem is coming in. People are pushing others to look like them. But we are fearfully made, wonderfully made.
Absolutely.
We are unique. And that uniqueness, there is what we call the blessing in diversity. That diversity makes, imagine dunia yote tungekuwa tu tunafanana. Hii studio ingekuwa kila mtu anafanana na Sylvia. Kila mtu anafanana na Reverend Charles. Kila mtu anafanana na Faith. Hii studio ingekaaje?
Ingekuwa na utata kidogo.
Hakuna kitu, no communication, nothing will go ahead.
True.
Enjoy that blending, that diversity, embrace it, and then stay connected. And keep yourself on top notch. Improve, add value to yourself. Every time in an institution when you are working, add value to yourself, including as pastors. We add the value to ourselves. We study books, read more books, research, go beyond the normal. That will keep you in that working place environment, and it will grow you to where God wants you to become.
Wow.
And you know, the work environment is very key because you spend the most of your day.
Absolutely.
8 hours, 9 hours. So it's key.
Better part of your life is in the office. So if it's not healthy, just know you're leading a toxic life, and you need to fix that. Okay, and when it comes to issues of mental health or mental wellness, how can you recognize, or what are the signs to look out for to know that something is not okay mentally? I need to get checked, or I need to seek help.
Especially considering the fact that some people, we are born again.
Yes.
We wouldn't want to start blaming.
I'm born again, You know, our faith, practicing our religion, not just as Christians. Because I bet with you, even there are Muslims who are watching, there are Hindus who are watching, there are traditionalists who are watching. Religion should not pull you away from being yourself. One symptom that is very open, if somebody, number 1, has been so close to people and begins to isolate themselves, begin to realize there is a problem. So number 1, isolation. Number 2, change of behavior. If it is youth, it's not about just who and who. Even adults, even to husbands and wives. Mke wako alikuwa anakaa, they are changing, they behave in a certain way. Your boyfriend behaves like this, there is something wrong with that person. He needs assessment. Number 3, change in eating habit. Unapata, there are families, watu wanakulanga pamoja kwa meza. Siku hiyo ingine, anachukua chakula anaenda bedroom. Ama anakulia kwa jiko. In the kitchen. Ama akuja wa mwisho kama kila mtu ametoka kwa meza. At such a moment, there is something going on. There is something going on. Number 3, open sadness. Unaona tu mtu alikuwa anafurahia, but now they are just sad.
Just like
change of emotions. There is something going on in their minds, and it really affects a lot because these people, even change of schedules. Alikuwa anakuja kazi mapema, sasa anakuja late without explanations. Ako tu. Nililala saa 10, ulikuwa unafanya nini? Hakuna. Another one is insomnia, which is lack of that sleep. When you used to sleep so well, and now you're not having a good sleep, there is something in your mind.
There's a problem.
And maybe one day we'll talk about the ways on how you can sleep well. Because there are people wametengeneza bedroom yao kuwa studio. Wanaenda huko na TV, wanaenda na simu na laptop. Instead of sleeping, these people
screen time.
So it will affect even their sleep, and it can lead to insomnia. And then irritability. They just become irritable, aggressive, hostile, for no apparent reason. Hata mtu kikombe tu imevunjika, ata handle hiyo issue ni kana kwamba ni inji ya Kenya imeuzwa Uganda. They magnify the issue, they blow it out of proportion.
And that's not the case.
It shouldn't. So at that moment, don't look at the aggressor. Look at the person responding to that. Because this person could be undergoing. And then there is that feeling of running away from home or just isolating one, or threatening to run. Hii boma nitaenda. Hii kazi nitaacha. Mnafikiria nini? Nitaiacha. And there are professionals outside. Mjue huyo mtu sio yeye.
Yeah, there's something underlying.
There is underlying issues, unresolved. Self-care has not been well. They are not self-aware. Help this person. And now the government is really strict. They are pushing that every institution has the mental health practitioner to support, especially through the HR department to support the employees.
You speak out, some men don't want to even talk about their issues.
They're like, niko sawa.
The masculine
to the next.
men cannot allow me to. And it's dangerous. Mentally, it's dangerous.
Absolutely. So, as men, pia mnafaa kuchunga hapo. Alafu,
Daktari, how can we now embrace, positive mindsets? Because there are eventualities that may come in the near, in the far future.
Yes.
Set your goals, done everything, but now, how can I stay afloat? Hata ikuje nini, I'm fine.
Okay. Understand who you are. Be sure of yourself. Number 2, don't compete. Competition is the enemy of self-potential. Don't compete with anyone. If there is anyone you have to compete with yourself. Set realistic goals. Don't just set goals because people are setting. Don't just make things. Don't buy any shoe because it is on fashion. Why are you buying it? Which occasion is it meant for? Do it. Be realistic in everything you are doing. Please be intentional to self-care. Be intentional. Just if it is your time to sleep, sleep. If it's time, groom yourself well. Grooming is very important. You know, the reason why people say cleanliness is nearness to
godliness.
People who always keep themselves well groomed, they have very high self-esteem. Even you feel just good about yourself.
Just happy.
So just do it. And always create time to have friends to chat. Have a social circle. Just take time out and just call somebody and just ask them, how are you doing? I want just to check on you. Because people call you because they are in problems or they want something.
Money. Exactly. Money.
Mostly money. Oh, Jesus.
So nipeka kitu. Adi unajua hii call ukishika unajua this one is money.
When it starts with mkurugenzi.
Unajua baz ama ombea mkuu. Bazu. Unajua.
Chairman.
Chairman. Bas, you know.
Ukiitwa chairman.
Unajua money is involved.
And at that moment, it's not right. And also, just have a family moment. Create time for your family.
Yes.
If you are married, create time with your wife, with your husband, with your children. If you are not married and you have a family, brothers, sisters, parents, create time for them. Have a time for the family, even in a working environment. Apart from having those meetings at the place of work, we can also have sessions in our homes. We just talk. That cooking together, that just sitting down and taking a cup of coffee, it is just refreshing. Now, another thing, join a group that shares your ambitions and your hobbies.
Wow.
They're just we are working together. There are those who feel we need to visit a children's home. Join such a group.
Yeah.
It's for a noble cause. Those that have same ambitions as yours, work together with them. And the last one, not the least, but serving with others. Look for opportunities to serve others. You will find the self-fulfillment in yourself. Look for opportunities to serve others. People look for opportunities for a job, not to volunteer. Volunteer, even in the church, even in the village, even wherever you are, even while traveling, volunteer your seat for someone.
Yeah.
Sometimes we volunteer to pay transport for someone, lakini sio kukula fare. Yeah, volunteer to pay for someone's fare. Kuna watu uingia kwa gari, unaona vile ana argue na huyo conductor. Unaona huyu mtu si ati anakataa kulipa.
Probably hana.
Volunteer. Yeah. That service to humanity will bring fulfillment in your life. Don't watch when people are suffering when you have an opportunity to support them. That will help your mental status be well. Yes.
Amazing. Wow. This conversation is getting better by the minute, and kuna watu wenye wamerusha comments hapa. Allow me to read a few of them. Na kama sitasoma yako, I apologize, but we are running out of time. And yeah, anytime mambo ni mazuri and we are learning very, very important things, time just flies. So this one saying, hello Sylvia and Mwema, I'm Tess, and I'm so much inspired with your conversation. I've just finished my Form 4 and going for a career in psychology that I'm very passionate about. I want a mentor to know more. Please, I would like to know from Rev Charles more. Please allow him to leave out his social media handles for me to know more about psychology and choose the correct path. So she has taken the first step and she has decided that she's going to seek a mentor as early as now, even before joining school, because she knows what exactly it is that she wants to pursue and wants to get to understand the ropes of the career that she's going for as early as now. Kudos to you, and best of luck as you pursue psychology. And we will see you. Yeah, we will see you in the job market. We have hope when it comes to that. There's another one right here. Anasema ni Stanley Nderi kutoka Njoro. Anasema fuatilia show kutoka Njoro na ameblessiwa sana. Kuna John Leshao anasema praise God, watching live at Lepo Losi. The comments are coming in na ni nyingi sana, but we are running short of time. So Dr. can you give us your parting shot on mental health wellness in matters, New Year resolutions, as we conclude the show using this camera right here?
Thank you.
Yes.
I want to speak to our viewers this morning and everyone getting us online. Mental health is very important for each one of us. If you lose everything, but you are sober in mind, I always give this example. You can work when you have one limb. If I lose one hand, I can work with one hand. If I lose two legs, I can still sit on a wheelchair and go and work. The reason being, my mental health, my mind is sober and well. I want to speak to our viewers this morning. Take care of your mental health. There is no wealth without mental health. Thank you for having me.
Amazing. And for anyone who wants to reach out to you, and maybe probably an example of the lady who wants to be mentored by you, how can they find you?
They can find me. I'm at Gate House. That's where I practice, even when they just reach me on my number. Can I give my number?
Yes, please share your
number. My number is 0723 465 999.
You can repeat it one more time.
Yes, 0723
yes
465 999. You can reach me on that number, and we'll be able to work together. For that one who needs a mentor, we are there. Our arms are open because we were mentored. We are ready to mentor others. Thank you.
Amazing. So guys, that was a very, very fruitful conversation, and I hope you have a take home. Usikwetu umetoka hivyo bure. So if you have those New Year resolutions and there was no way ulikuwa umeguzia kuhusu mental health, I think this is a call out to you now to careful when you're checking the go again. See, atujenda sana mwaka itasonga sana. Rudi zitafute kwenye ziko whenever you need to correct so that they can be smart, achievable, measurable, realistic, and time-based goals, right? So you can do that correction, and then we can move together. Mr. Director, can you please repeat that? Oh yeah, the number is on the screen for those who want to contact him, and the ones who want to be mentored and the ones who want to seek more guidance from him. The numbers are on your screen. So for now, we're going to get chic and style. So stick around for that. Na pia baadaye tutakuwa na hit the gym. Faith,
yeah.
Unakumbuka vile tumeanza hii mwaka pale gym?
I know.
Anyway, so yeah, we're going to get chic and style, and we'll be coming right back.
Almond nails are a popular and elegant nail shape characterized by a tapered and rounded tip that resembles the shape of an almond. The nail shape is known for its versatility and ability to create a graceful and feminine look. Whether worn in a natural finish or adorned with elaborate nail art, almond nails continue to be a favorite choice among individuals seeking a sophisticated and feminine nail shape. The versatility and timeless elegance of almond nails make them a go-to option for many who want to enhance the beauty of their hands. Number 2, we have oval nails. Oval nails are a classic and versatile nail shape characterized by gently curved edges and a soft rounded tip. This shape is a popular choice because of its flattering and natural appearance. Overall, oval nails offer a timeless and understated elegance that appeals to a wide range of tastes. Whether worn with a classic polish or adorned with creative nail art, the oval shape remains a popular and enduring choice for people who love nail aesthetics. Number 3, stiletto nails. Stiletto nails are a dramatic and edgy nail shape characterized by a long and pointed tip. Inspired by the shape of stiletto heels, these nails are bold and attention-grabbing. Stiletto nails are a bold and fashionable choice for those who want to experiment with their nail aesthetics. While they may not be suitable for everyone, stiletto nails offer a glamorous and high-impact look that can be customized with various nail art designs. Number 4, square nails. Square nails are a classic and timeless nail shape characterized by straight edges and a flat, squared-off tip. This shape is simple, clean, and versatile, making it a popular choice for individuals who prefer a polished and understated look. Square nails offer a classic and versatile nail shape that appeals to a wide range of preferences. Their clean lines, ease of maintenance, and suitability for various lengths make them a popular and enduring choice in the world of nail aesthetics. shapes play a significant role in defining the overall aesthetics of one's hands and nails. Each nail shape offers a unique look and can be chosen based on personal style preferences, lifestyle considerations, and fashion trends. The choice of nail shape is ultimately a personal decision influenced by individual preferences, lifestyle factors, and trends. Whether opting for a classic and timeless look or embracing bold and trendy styles, the diverse range of nail shapes allow for creative expression and customization to suit one's personal, unique style. That is it today here on Chic and Style. My name is Sylvia Wanjor.
Welcome back, welcome back.
Yes.
After a very short commercial break, you know, we were talking about mental health, wellness. I believe you've gotten something.
Yeah.
Chic and style.
Nails.
I know.
Nails. They are very, very important.
I know.
They are very important aesthetic when it comes to fashion. Yeah, the ladies. Yeah, you need to check on your nails and see nini unaweka.
And actually, it should be mandatory.
Yeah, to get.
I know some people would love to keep short nails, which is good.
Yeah.
But if you've decided to keep your nails, then it's.
Yeah.
What should we say? It's good that they look good.
Yeah.
I've ever been embarrassed one time. So I'm talking out of experience.
Yes.
Firsthand. I must insist firsthand. So it's really key. You having them nice, well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good to go.
You've talked about having nice nails, and Mr. Director anaongea kuhusu short. Yeah, we emphasize on on the word short.
Short.
Yeah, but you know kitambo when we were growing up, tukienda parade, they used to check if the nails are, you know, a certain level. Nini. But now with the changing times, imekuwa normalized for ladies to have at least a bit long nails. Zina complement. But sasa anasema kuna zingine zinakuanga overboard. Hadi unajiuliza how does someone eat? Unaona mtu anakula hivi ugali. Alafu makuta iko huko.
I know.
Yeah, but sasa I think it depends on someone's personal taste. Kwa sababu most people wana prefer at least a sizable, like si refu sana, like kakitu tu. Yenye inaweza kusaidia, unaweza fanya all tasks that are there without feeling as if inanikwaza, siwezi fanya hii, siwezi tuck bed, siwezi fanya nini.
And also even for what you do, their parents, their ladies, niseme tu ni hao Gen Z wenye wako na watoto, the nails ziko huku, and they are required to
handle a baby. How do you do that?
So they're doing like this. So utamaliza sangapi?
I don't know, alafu, you know, when you have extra long nails, you have to be very careful. So adi tasks zenye unafanya, you have to do them like na speed ya negative 500 so that you can protect the nails and also whatever it is that you're doing. Yeah, and also hata mwelekezi anasema hadi wakilala usiku. You know, sometimes mbu itapita mahali utafanya hivi sasa.
In the morning you have a black eye and you're like, oh God,
what happened in my sleep?
It's you yourself.
Kumbe ni wewe uliamua kujigwara. Ala sasa to make the nails look more beautiful ama to look more nice. Kuna sasa hizo different nail shapes that yenye unaweza incorporate. Probably nails zako zina grow na a certain shape that you don't like. But sasa you can go kwa salon. Alafu right now the services that are there are so many such that adi prices zime reduce. It's not as expensive as it was before. So at 100 bob you can get your nails done.
Imagine you can just manicure, unapata tu your round. They've been shaped well, round or square.
Exactly.
And you're good to go.
And a little
they haven't been done gel or
just a little, hivyo tu, and you can look
good to go.
Exactly. Alafu kuna watu wenye they have naturally hard nails, so that gives them an advantage. Watapaka tu a little bit of hardener ama nini na inakaa tu vizuri for a very affordable price. So if you're in a position to get your nails done so that you can look nice, it actually even complements your overall look. Alafu
you feel good.
Yeah, unakaa vizuri. You know, sasa hadi when you are having a conversation or you're making a presentation somewhere, you have the freedom to use your hands to explain what it is exactly you're trying to
instead of not talking like
instead of like so as I was saying
because I was explaining to you guys, you see people like, hey, there's a box in here, they want to beat us up.
Yeah, so it is very important if you're in a position. It's part of grooming. It's part of good grooming as a lady, and it requires a little bit of a sacrifice to make yourself look good.
It's to remember too right now, self-care. Do something good for yourself once in a while.
Yeah,
I know
it makes you feel good.
Exactly.
And it's part of the mental health, wellness, you know.
You feel proud of yourself. Maybe I'm looking good. He has said when you have dressed well, you're looking good. You feel confident.
Exactly.
Your nails are good, you feel confident.
When you approach that task, you're like, yes, I'm the person. So, mwelekezi anauliza, hizi zangu ni gani? Sasa, hizi ni square nails. Zimeshapiwa square and ni French tips. French tips.
So
French tips, French square tips. French square tips.
Okay.
So I think so.
I would say mine are round. They're round shaped.
Yeah, round shaped.
Round shaped.
Alafu unaona, like, I don't know, it in a compliment to overall look, depending on what you love. Kuna mwenye haizi kana square completely. Anajua, anaona hii inakaa silaha. Kuna mwenye
upande gani. Why should we stand?
Yes. So, ndo hizi. These are the square ones for those who are curious about square nails.
Square one.
Ndo hizi zinakaa hivyo,
zinakaa tu square.
Ni square tu venye tu zimetengenezwa hapo hivi, do the shaping and all that. Hapa sasa hii ni ka French tip. Mwelekezi anasema ni uchafu, si uchafu. ni French tip, inaitwa French tip. Wanapaka kala black juu ni kucompliment nini, si uchafu. Mnaweza kuja to confirm ni French tip imetengenezwa.
Who is that really?
Mwelekezi ana insist ni uchafu.
No, it's
lakini nitampeleka kwa nail technician aone venye zinatengenezwa. Yes. So it is important for you to be well groomed. But then I even realized there's a manicure package for the men. Like unaoshwa mikono vizuri, inafailiwa alafu wanapaka clear vanish. Mwelekezi anasema haingii box, mwanaume afai kupaka cutex kama
it is true, yes, but sijui kama you found you want to talk to someone, but now when they're stretching their hands to greet you, the first thing you're looking at the nails and then they're looking so black towards the tip.
Hadi mkono inarudi hivi.
Inabaki tu, you're like, you now do like
unakuja hivi
because the tips themselves
zinakushtua.
Yes, I'm not saying that now go upake polish and all that, but let them look good.
A little grooming is okay. Just like kuna kale ka brush tu unaosha tu nini, alafu una make sure nails ziko neat. Kama you can't maintain them long, zikate tu zikuwe short, alafu just wash them, mafuta kidogo, at least unaka presentable. For wenye anasema it's a bit expensive to kwenda kusijui niketi mimi mwanamume niketi nioshe mikono nifanye nini. Hapana. Sitaki hiyo story.
You can do that at home for yourself. At your own free time, unaosha tu vizuri, you keep them well groomed, short, and you're good to go.
Ati mwanamume asema mwanamume ni jasho, so anasema ni chafu.
It's a lie. Those who say that, they lie to you. Oh no.
Just make sure you take care of yourself, despite of your gender, in the best way you can. If you can't afford to go to a professional ufanyiwe your manicure or pedicure set, you can do it at home. Unanunua ka file ni ka 50 bob.
Actually, I saw a certain couple. The husband is always busy and the wife is always busy. So they decided, because we find ourselves very busy, what we're going to do, tutanunua your kits. We do it at home.
Wow.
So when they are free on Saturdays, the lady anatoa the husband, anamkata kucha, anamwosha, and then the guy does the same. And they are natural. They're good to go. So if it is time unasema hakuna, or if it is finances hakuna, sometimes you even, and also allow me say this, for people who have elderly at home, badala kumwacha zikwe
very unkempt.
Sometimes mentally
Mtengeneze tu wakae vizuri, you know, hata yang'are.
You'll be feeling okay.
Si ndio hiyo utakuwa ukifeel fiti. Anyway guys, that was all of what we had today, and I hope you have learned something. I hope you have a take home for today, and I hope you enjoyed this show. Now we will see you guys next week, same place, same time. My name is Sylvia Wanjar.
My name is Faith Mwema Shalaishai.
Yes, absolutely. Na tuwachi hivyo tu. Tunawacha na hit the gym. Tulienda tukakula Christmas. Tukakuwa wazito, tukaenda gym, tukashindwa hata kusonga na kuinua weights. All the progress that we had made,
keep that butt
outside the window, so we had to start from scratch. But we are very hopeful that we will shikilia this year. Fitness and us like this.
Guilty as charged.
Yeah.
This year. God help
We'll
us.
try our very level best. So we'll be getting hit the gym to work out chest muscles. Yes, so let's get hit the gym and enjoy the rest of your viewing. See you next week, same place, same time.
Bye.
And this was Lifestyle Thursdays. Bye-bye.
Bye. Wow, a very, very, very happy new year to you. Happy, happy, happy and prosperous 2024. It is a blessed year, we declare, by the way. Karibu sana kwa Hit the Gym. Today, we'll be working on our chests. I know, Chrissy, you never, like, haukuacha kwenda gym. You were doing some gyms at home and all that. So, this new year, we're starting with new things. We'll be working on our chests, and it's really nice. I am not alone. I'm Faith Mwema. I am with some... Happy New Year, by the way. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. How has it been, by the way? I know when we start doing the recap of 2023, tutatoka hapa.
It has been.
I know.
But God has been faithful.
Amen.
Like, we're still counting down the years, and this is going to be a great year, guys.
Yeah.
I'm very, very much positive about that. So, let's watch now workout chest.
Yeah.
Rafa, take us through Shafan and Emilia.
So today we are going to focus on chest. The first workout, where you can do it even at home. We start with the push-ups.
Push-ups.
Yeah.
Push-ups, guys. Push-ups. Can I be honest? This is if I push up.
You can do the modified push-ups.
Okay.
This one.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Modified.
We can try.
Yeah, for the beginner.
You can try?
Yes. Let's try that one.
Oh, they're called
If you can't do a push-up like that, try this modified one. Let's see how it goes. Okay. How does it feel?
It feels so 2024.
Guys, if you have goals, if you have a resolution that you want to join a gym, this is our call to you. 2023 kupita hivyo. 2024 starts with power. Gym, let's work out together. And come over to the gym, we can also do some home workouts that will also be of help to you. That's one we come and make our Hi. Mbona nasikia diko biceps? I can feel it in my biceps as well. Wow, okay. 2024 is starting strong.
I feel like they're already...
The biceps are coming in. Yeah. Okay.
So the third workout?
Yes.
We are going to do the low cable fly.
Okay, so far. I work on the chest.
Yeah, for the chest.
Okay.
So this one you can even do it with the dumbbells. You can use the bottle.
Okay.
Oh, you just lift it like that.
Ah.
Okay. And those are the only chest exercises that you can do.
There are so many variations. Yeah.
And what about those who are at home and they can't access a gym? What can they do?
At home, you can do the. Okay, we normally have the flat bench, dumbbell press.
Okay.
For the flat bench dumbbell press, you can do it on the floor.
Yeah.
When you're at home.
And lift some bottles filled with sand or water.
Some bottles, or if you have weight. Yeah.
You just lift them.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do push-ups at home. Yeah.
So whichever thing or item you have accessible to you, you just use it.
Yeah, you just use it.
Okay guys, that is amazing. I hope you have learned a thing or two. And this year 2024, please tafadhali, kama kuna resolution mahali nasema fitness, ama kuna gym mahali, ama kuna health mahali, make sure you join us at Hit the Gym. Na pia wewe pale nyumbani, make sure you work out, go to the gym, whatever you can find accessible, make sure you do so. And I will see you guys next week, same place, same time. My name is Sylvia Wanja, and this was Hit the Gym, ndani ya Lifestyle Thursdays.
Bye. Faith Wema, bye.
Remember, don't forget to be stronger than your excuses. It is very important for you to be stronger and remain stronger than your excuses. Bye. Hey guys, this amazing episode was shot at Chester Hotel. Join the Indigo Fitness Health Club so that you can also be fit. So you're all welcome. Remember, Chester Hotel, Indigo Health and Fitness Club. See you here.